I believe it's my duty today to inform the whole Garry's Mod Doctor Who community about a disgusting criminal. So, the story begins when a guy named Zakenta leaves a comment on my Steam profile asking me to add him because he has a proposition for me. Yes, so I do. He then informs me how his server has player models which only exist on his server and nowhere else in the community. And I'm quite interested at this point because I see there is a lot of these player models which don't exist anywhere else and they're on his server. So a few days go by, I agree eventually to make him a video to promote his server and nothing happens. Until, however, I discover his dark secret. He had previously claimed that these models had been made for him, or he had made them, but a quick Google search proved otherwise. So what is the significance of this and why does it matter? Well, let me tell you, this is very serious indeed. He has ripped models from a website where the licenses just specifically say non-commercial use, and yet you go to his donation page and then you get charged £30 to access these player models and be able to use them in his server. So let me just repeat that. There is an item in his donation page for £30 and all of these models are made available that other people have made and not given permission to, and he's making money from it. So going back to Zakenta and his server, I asked him how much he'd made from this, and he said he'd made almost £600. That's a significant amount of money, and I'll explain why that's important in a second. But this guy also continuously contradicts himself. He also uses the excuse that a million of other servers are doing the exact same thing, so that makes it alright. So, a guy making hundreds of pounds from unlicensed content from BBC, which does not belong to him, and he is reselling that. Why is that important? Well, it's sort of self-explanatory. If big companies find that people are making money this way from their assets and their likenesses of those assets, then they're going to get involved, and court cases could happen, DMCAs, shit goes down, right? And if that happens, then it could seriously shut down, or almost the entire Garry's Mod community, for that matter, as well as other websites that exist to help people like content creators promote their work. So it's a big problem, and I hope I've explained what this guy is doing. I also find this guy to be incredibly outrageous by saying on his profile, "Do not try to get me to overpay," when his website for this server has overpriced rubbish. Now, after I made a bit of noise about this, he decides to publish all the models, thus making it less obvious that he got money from this. Now, in my opinion, I have no idea how long these models will be up for. I'm pretty sure the moment the heat's gone away, he will private them again to make it easier for him to get donations. Publishing the models now does not make it any more right because he has still made money from this and he still kept money from this. So to conclude, LittleBritainGaming is a server I would advise that you stay away from. It is clearly run for profit and a legal profit, and a legal business at that. So stay away or just don't donate to any of this stuff. It's potentially going to be, you're buying pirated goods technically, so best to stay away. Thank you very much for watching this video, and be careful of the things that servers are offering you. Goodbye.